Got away from it. Got away. Okay. I could not kill that thing. You saw that thing. You understand? So I'm gonna go this way. What's that noise? What is? Oh, okay. Explosion. Okay. Run. This way. Opposite. Oh shit! It's chasing me. I hear it. Mother. You son. I thought it was over. No, the more laser beams. Yeah, more. Yeah. Okay, I'm on fire. Yeah, pick your foot up, you bastard. You six-legged bastard. You're a huge ant. Okay? You fake ass. You want to be Star Wars. Oh, electricity. I did not see that before. You did that before? I think you did. Electricity. Oh, look at it. Blood everywhere. Oh, that's just your mother's a refrigerator. A dirty-ass refrigerator. One of those brown tan ones from the 60s and 70s. Everybody got a chance. You bastard. You stupid fake. Who made you? Nokia? You tough son of a bitch. Oh my god, I'm gonna need like 50 people to kill this bastard. Oh man. What is going on, everybody? This is Mr. ReyRey, and welcome to another episode of Megabit Misfits. This episode, straight up gaming. We're not talking any other news besides one specific game. I am focused on this because I am fanning out like a fanboy over this freaking game, and so far, I'm loving it. Let me tell you guys, this is a really good year for gaming so far. Well, for game releases anyway, not necessarily jobs and or companies making the right decisions by things. But game releases, a lot of good games came out in the past 2-3 months. You had Hell Is Us. Hell Is Us is a great game. Of course, Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is a monster right now. It is speaking of monsters, but another game called The Beast, A Dying Light 3, The Beast, came out as well, and that's another great game. Fun to play, action-packed, and all of those games are fantastic, especially Battlefield 6. Like, Battlefield 6 is like the one I was waiting for a while. But another game piqued my interest a while ago, and that one is called Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders, let me tell you straight up. This is like I knew I was gonna like the game once I saw the initial footage, the release trailer for it, and I heard about it earlier this year. And then when they had the betas and I heard people reviewing it over and over again, I was like, yes, the game is living up to the hype. It's not going to be another Mind's Eye type garbage. Arc Raiders is an upcoming third-person extraction shooter. All right, it's developed by Embark Studios for PlayStation 5, Windows, so you PC heads are going to love it. I love it, and I'm a PC head right now. And Xbox Series X and S. Xbox is right now for me is in the shitter. Anyway, the gameplay for Arc Raiders is PVPVE. So it's player versus environment. And can be played in teams of 3, in 2, or you want to go solo, you go solo. Now let me tell you something. Going solo is kind of crazy. It's fun as hell, but it's kind of crazy. So the setting of the game Arc Raiders, before I get into the actual gameplay, Arc Raiders takes place in a distant future on Earth with mysterious and deadly Arc robots that have taken over the surface, forcing humanity to live underground. Some residents to the underground city of Speranza, I like that name, Speranza, known as Raiders, chose to go above ground, also known as the top side, of course, that's pretty freaking obvious. And the reason why they go topside is to collect resources to sell down below. That's like their job. So if you want to be a door dasher these days or an Uber driver, it's like, hey, I want to be a raider. That's kind of the comparison. It's a job. So you have to go up into these space capsules, like these track capsules, almost like the Running Man. If anybody ever saw the movie The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, look it up. You got to get like in this little ship, and you're in the tube, and you go through the tube, and all of a sudden you're topside. Actually, you know what? I think they stole that idea from Running Man. Now that I think about it, yeah, I think they stole that idea from Running Man. But hey, that's all right. That's okay. Robbery is the greatest form of flattery. So you got to go topside, and you have to pretty much scavenge for wires, metal, alloy, weapons, bullets. You name it, you can freaking find it up there. You got to go through cars. You have to go through cases. You have to go through these boxes that the steel reinforced boxes. You have to go through lockers. You have to go through sometimes dead bodies for the raiders that you kill, or the robots that you come across. They have a bunch of different types of robots that attack you on a regular basis, and this game is so fun. Let me tell you, I was playing this game over the past couple of days because this past weekend they had what's called a Arc Raider server slam. So what they did was they gave you the main base core of the game, right? So you can download it. This is like maybe 20% of the game or something they gave you, or 15% of the game. So they were the core mechanics of the game with the special effects and graphics and pixel effects and other stuff. And they limited it to a certain extent, which I'll go a little further into detail later in the video. But the fact that this was only about maybe 20 to 30% of the actual game that's going to be released on October 30th, I am very happy with what they released so far. Well, then we get into some of the customization of it. They give you limited customization. They give you about maybe 10 to 12 different faces, which I really would have preferred a more dynamic character creator program within the game. I want to morph the face to look as close to me as possible as I possibly can, because we all have egos. We all want to be in the game, right? So we all want to make the character look like us or resemble us because it represents us, right? So the character creator is kind of simplistic. You have a couple of gear settings and some couple of jumpsuits and pair of pants and clothing and blah blah blah, backpacks. It's all limited stuff. You have a couple of weapons here and there, a couple of weapons like the Kettler, the Stitcher, the Pharaoh one, and then you can upgrade all the weapons. You can do pretty much a lot. So the point is, once you get topside, once you set up your loadout, get the weapons you want. You can upgrade the weapons to a certain extent, because it's just a server slam, like a beta type of thing. It's not the full game, obviously. You can go up to a specific zone called the Damn Battleground. Once you have your loadout set up, you got to pick your weapon. You have to pick your shield. You got to pick your if you're gonna have grenades, you're gonna have bandages, stuff like that. But your main loadout, like your carrying stuff, should be empty when you go up, because when you go up, you should scavenge and try to fill up your entire storage area, your entire storage device, aka your backpack, your book bag, whatever. As you go exploring throughout this land. Now, you only get 30 minutes at a time to go through this land, okay? It could be nighttime, it could be daytime, it could be raining, it could be sunshine, beauty, it could be whatever. There's usually electrical storms that lightning bolts hit the ground and they hit by you, and then sometimes you're just in hot water just by nature. You know what I mean? Then you come across the raiders. So while you're raiding, trying to look for specific items, because they send you on quests to look for specific items, so that way they can upgrade this and upgrade that, and you can move the story along, because there is a story. I'm not going to tell you about it. You find out for yourself. And while you upgrade as you scavenge to upgrade these parts of the storyline and to move forward, other raiders are doing the same thing in the same world. I don't know exactly how many raiders there are, because I did come across quite a few. Like, there was like maybe, I'll say at least 15 to 20 people in the same, exploring the same area I was. And we got into shootouts and battles, and I lost a few, I won a few as well. As you can see in the video, I probably died a couple times already. And then throughout the actual throughout your actual scavenging adventure, as you come across raiders, sometimes people are cool and they need help and they want you to help them, and then you can help them out. They can help you out, or you can be complete assholes and then murder each other. That's up to you. Okay? But the point is to come back alive with gear. The more gear you come back, the more scavenging you do, The better your experience points, the faster you upgrade your character. And then they have a like a web system where you can unlock traits for your character, which is going to be seen here. Okay, so throughout these traits, as you're going along, you get faster, you get stronger, you can carry more stuff, you can climb faster, you can create on the fly, crafting on the fly, so you don't have to go back to your workbench in Speranza when you go back down to the elevator and go back down to to your area. Oh, and by the way, in your workbench area, once you're in Speranza, let me say it this way: once you go back down the elevator to go back to Speranza, and you go back to your living quarters, you have a workbench, you have a work area, and then you unlock a work area, a gun shop, you unlock your own medical center, you unlock your own these little benches, so you can create your own stuff. That way you don't have to buy with the traders. You can trade. It depends on whether you want to earn enough coin to sell stuff, so just buy from the traders, or earn enough coin so that you can get stuff from the top side to come back down and so after scavenging and then rebuild your workbench, so that way you can just be independent. You don't need the traders after that. But you have a little buddy. It's a little chicken for some reason named Scrappy. Scrappy is a little chicken, and he wanders around, and I guess he steals shit for you. You know, he'll steal a wire for you. He'll steal metal parts. He'll steal alloy for you. He'll steal whatever you might need, rubber parts, plastic parts, whatever. So that way you can build and customize your own stuff. He does it little by little, and you can upgrade Scrappy so that way he can steal more shit. That's wonderful. You get a klepto chicken in the freaking game. What other game do you know has a klepto chicken? A klepto monkey. I've seen a klepto human, klepto dog. I've seen a dog smoke weed in movies. And I've seen toys come to life. Anyway, in movies. Relax. So you have a klepto chicken that will steal. He'll steal things that you might need, so that way you can upgrade your weapons and build your things. So that right there is pretty fun. As you play the game, not only do you have raiders to deal with and weather to deal with, but you also have these lovely little creatures called arc robots. So within the arc robots, I've only come across a few. All right, I'm sure there are more, but you have one that looks like a freaking face hugger from Alien. So it's like a baby spider, a mechanical spider, and he'll jump on you, he'll start attacking you, and you better shoot that dude. One shot with a shotgun, and that dude is dead, is off. Then you scavenge his broken robotic body and get some wires and parts from it, batteries, whatever you might need. Take that shit with you. Then you have these rolling balls of terror that come after you because they have flamethrowers. So these balls of fire, literally, want to come at you, and they want to set you on fire. They have a fucking flamethrower that shoots fire straight out at you when they see you. Yay. Great. Shoot those shits before they even see you. Don't even wait for them to see you. Just shoot them. Shoot them dead. You do have an electromagnetic shield that pops up on your shoulder. So when it pops up on your shoulder, it goes like this, and then it actually protects you from a couple of shots. You have the Great Leaper. I'm going to leave that at that, okay? You're not going to kill this thing by yourself. You're going to need a team to kill this thing. Anyway, and so on and so forth. After that, you're going to need more people with better, higher weapons to destroy and kill the rest of the freaking monsters that are there. And I say monsters, but they're not monsters. They're robotic Centurion guardians that want to kill everything organic. So you're pretty much assed out when you get up there. I came across a few of them. You're going to see them in the footage, or if you've already seen them in the footage. Guys, I had a blast playing this game. Okay? Again, it's by Embark Studios. It's for PlayStation 5. It's for PC. It's for Xbox S and X. It's a third-person shooter, by the way. And it's multiplayer. You can play it by yourself as well. But This thing is I think this thing is gonna be a popular game. It's not gonna beat Battlefield 6. It's not gonna beat Battlefield 6, in my opinion. But it's gonna be a fun contender to Helldivers because it does remind me of a mixture of the Running Man with Helldivers and touch of The Last of Us, a touch of other post-apocalyptic games with some mechs, some killer mechs in there. And let me tell you that's just a good time. That's just a good time. All right. What else can I possibly say about this game besides that it comes out October 30th, and I'm getting this game. I'm gonna get it. It doesn't really matter. So again, Arc Raiders is an extraction shooter played from a third person's perspective. Okay, there's an underground base. You come to the top side. You scavenge where you can scavenge. You go back down top side. You sell whatever you can scavenge or use it to build your stuff, to go back up, to get better stuff, to come back down, to then create better stuff, to get stronger. And then you unlock this little web system, and that web system also makes you stronger, faster, climb better, fight better, the craft better, the whole nine. And it's PVPVE, just as a reminder. Player versus environment. This game is just fun. Just fun. I had a great time playing this game. And I'm going to leave you right then and there, but so far I'm loving what I'm playing. The main thing I'm going to leave you with is when you see the game up on Steam, when you see it available for purchase, it's going to be $40. And this is like a great looking game, a high-end graphics-wise type game. It looks fantastic. It's beautiful. $40 in this day and age, a game that looks like that, plays like that, has so many different mechanics: crafting, survival, weather, multiplayer, mech robots. It's bugged out, and it's only $40. Why the hell not? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for another episode of Megabit Misfits. Like, subscribe, join the Megabit Foundation. Come in on the ground floor. Subscribe to us. Watch us as we grow for the next year. We have a couple of ideas brewing in the mix for some fun videos and some more content with video games, some more content with movies as well. So we have something called Megabit Matinee. And yeah, like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell notification, share. And remember our motto, we'll make a t-shirt of it eventually, but whether you love it or whether you hate it, play the games that you enjoy. I am Mr. ReyRey. Thank you so much. See you next time. Peace. Arc Raiders. Just pick the game up, man.